All right, Ryan, it looks like the weather's going to be pretty wild this weekend for some people.
Yeah, it sure will be. A lot of southern and western Maine gets drenched tonight and early tomorrow. And then on Sunday, it's still going to be cold higher up in the sky. So any downpours we pop up could produce a little tiny hail again.
Okay,
wow.
So don't be surprised.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday in Brunswick, so it wouldn't shock me to see that again. Here's a look at the rain that's on the way. And the theme of this forecast is that the biggest impact tonight through tomorrow morning is the farther west or south you are in the state. 2 inches or more of rain, a pretty good bet from the Mount Washington Valley down through all of York County. And then amounts taper considerably farther east and north. It's tough to be exactly precise with the cutoff, but the idea is around Waterville and Bangor, there will be considerably less rain tonight. The strongest winds also focused in southern Maine because the area of low pressure about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning will be right near the New Hampshire seacoast, pulling in wind out of the northeast. So gusts 40 plus miles per hour for a few hours tomorrow morning from Casco Bay southwestward. It'll be breezy elsewhere, but not to the point where we expect any outages. Here is the storm system. It is wound up, and they're actually in the upper atmosphere is such a pocket of cold air that it's energized this thing to produce some thunderstorms right now. It wouldn't shock me if there's a rumble of thunder, particularly to our west tonight. And that's the track the low will take. The heaviest rain and the strongest winds will be pretty close to that center of low pressure. Here comes the rain now. We have some light rain falling around Portland, steadier in western York County toward the New Hampshire Lakes region, steady rain from Lewiston back up through the foothills and mountains. Central Maine, you don't have much yet. And again, there is not much that falls in the Bangor area tonight. There are a few showers here now, but those are just driven by the heating of the day and will be fading away pretty soon. So we'll bring you hour by hour through tonight and tomorrow. You can see that through the evening, the best bet for any steady rain is Waterville west and south. I think over the next several hours, it'll vary in intensity. But later tonight, as that low goes by to our south, the rain will get heavier after midnight, particularly in the southwestern corner of the state. From Lewiston southward, in the late night, early morning hours, it'll be pouring, and that wind gets cranking off the ocean too. While farther north and east, it's dry through much of the night and into the day tomorrow. This is 6 a.m. You'll wake up to dry weather, but it's chilly in eastern and northern Maine, while it's still pouring south of about Lewiston at 6 or 7 in the morning. And there's the high elevation snow, particularly in the presidential range. Now, during tomorrow morning, the trend will be for this to push south. I think that if you're in the Portland area, sometime between 9 and noon, this wraps up. A little sooner than that to the north. Then in the afternoon, the wind eases up, but it's still brisk and breezy with winds 10 to 20 miles per hour and highs that only hit the 50s out there tomorrow. So a chilly feel no matter where you are in the state tomorrow. Chilly start Sunday morning, maybe with some patches of frost. Then we bubble up a random shower, possibly a rumble of thunder in the afternoon. Best bet for that would be in western Maine and New Hampshire. These showers should move along though, so it's not like it's going to be an all afternoon rain, but showers may come and go in spots. So there's a look at your next 7 days. Again, rain and wind mainly south early tomorrow. The rest of us, it's cloudy, brisk and chilly, maybe a few breaks of sun. Morning sun on Sunday, then an afternoon pop-up shower. Temps get into the mid-60s. An isolated shower on Monday, maybe a few more on Tuesday, and then I think we turn it around middle of next week. It would be nice if we continue that past Friday, but I have to be honest, we only do a 7-day forecast, and I wasn't looking at day 8, given how I know this pattern's been, but it'd be nice if we can roll that into next weekend.
Yeah.
Hold that on for a few more days. All right,
Yeah.
Ryan, thank you.
You're welcome.